Today I'm going to show how to take out butterfly locks for long hair. So apparently there's a learning curve for it. So what I discovered, for most people who take out the butterfly locks, they start from here, which is natural. They're able to just move the hair down a little bit. The key is to find your braid and then pull it out. Most likely you have to cut the lock out, or some of them just slide right out. But for some of us who have longer hair and more complex technicians, obviously, they fold and bend the hair underneath the lock, therefore making it nearly impossible to just pull straight out from the top. So what I discovered is, this was once a lock. This was a whole lock, and my hair was underneath it folded. So what I did was, I realized that towards the end of my braid, my stylist twisted it. But before I even realized that, what I did was, I would start from where I realized the knot was pretty much predominantly set in, was about right here. And I would just dig in there until I felt what felt like my hair and pull it out. You see how it's kind of bent at the very beginning? It takes some time to do, it takes some getting used to, but you learn your hair and you learn the anatomy of how your stylist did this, you'll eventually start to get it. So here's my real hair, here's the lock. I'll eventually show you to do it that way. But what I did was, with this other one, once I found that, once you find your braid, it's pretty much safe. Still be careful and cautious, but it's pretty much safe. I just cut that off to make sure I'm not cutting my hair. I wrap it up, loop it around like this to make sure my hair is out of the way. And then I cut. So I did that. Now I'm just going to unravel. Unravel. So the way my stylist did it, maybe she did it so it'll last longer. I'm not sure. But this took some time and getting used to. And there's this rough little piece here that she maybe added for extra hold. I'm not sure. But that just comes right out. Okay, so now this braid, the one that these are two taken out braids. This lock that I just found. So I had to search for my lock. I did two things. Well, before I realized that I could kind of see the twist pattern underneath, I just fell for it and dug my finger in there. And unfortunately, it does help if you have longer nails like I do. But your regular nails, regular fingers should be fine. I just dug in there, got lucky a few times until I started finding out a pattern. Once I did, I kept my real hair separate from the fake hair. And you'll see I'm going slightly above just to be safe, above where it's at. So now you see my real hair and the lock. And I just unravel. So you always want to be safe when doing this, because you don't want to run the risk of what I did earlier. And that was, I cut off about 8 inches of my hair. Yeah, that wasn't cool. Wasn't fun at all. Didn't know that it was folded underneath, so I just so happened to cut right where it was folded, and yeah, bam, 8 inches gone, just like that. But it'll grow back. So again, for you longer hair folks, please be very careful. Find the anatomy of your hair. If you're gonna cut as low to the bottom of the lock as possible, so that if you are cutting your real hair, you're probably just cutting off split ends or something. But the key is to find the braid, pull it out. For us longer hair folks, where it's folded underneath, some people still get it straight, but their locks are like down here. But again, for us longer hair folks where it's possibly folded underneath, I started from the middle, and I felt for the lock in there, then I pulled that out. I pulled my hair out from there. So you just keep doing that, and be very careful. Once you find the braid, you're safe. because then you can cut the opposite end, which is the lock, and you'll be set. I hope this helps. Bye, everyone.